welcome to Arteagan Weekend Bread, your spiritual board meeting for Friday, April 24th to Sunday, April 26th, 2020. I am your Madame President of the Arteagan, Natalee, spelled N-A-T-A-L-E-E. Feel free to stay for all of the psychic, tarot, astrology, and Arteagan reports, or feel free to skip ahead as you are guided. I hereby officially, I'm so sorry, I did put on the air conditioner, I'm sorry for the noise. I have to wear this hat because my hair is so gross and it's warm, so I apologize for that, and thank you for understanding. And with that, I hereby officially call this meeting to order. Into the minutes recap, my loves. Take a brief moment, just a brief moment, to think back to last Friday and give yourself a pat on the back. Whatever happened didn't happen, just give yourself a pat on the back. Reflect quietly before we move forward into what we can expect next. Forward momentum. Okay. Into the President's Report. Guys, it's working. It's happening. The Arteagan, teaching people psychic abilities, saving the world. It's happening, and you're a part of it. There are major things that are majorly popping off for you guys, so keep up the incredible work. Keep up everything that you're doing right now, moment to moment, to maintain your own elevated vibration. I thank you. I'm excited for you, and that's my President's Report. I'm just happy and excited. Okay, into the Astrology Report, my love. So, over this weekend, the sun will be moving 4 degrees, 5 degrees, and 6 degrees of Taurus. The moon on Friday will be in 21 degrees Taurus, and then Saturday, Sunday, it'll be in Gemini. The Mercury will be in 23rd degree, 25th degree, then the 27th degree of Aries for this weekend. Venus, 15 degrees Gemini on Friday, 16 degrees Gemini on Saturday, and then 17 degrees Gemini on Sunday. Mars will be in 17 degrees Aquarius Friday, 17 degrees 55 minutes Saturday, and then 18 degrees on Sunday. Jupiter still in 26 degree Capricorn, Saturn still in 1 degree Capricorn, Uranus is still in 6 degree Taurus, Neptune still in 20 degrees Pisces, Pluto's in 24 degrees Capricorn. Okay, Friday, the moon in Taurus will trine Pluto and Jupiter in Capricorn and Saturn in Aquarius. So anything that's coming up on this new moon in Taurus, if there's been like an obstacle or a block, okay, coming from Capricorn, coming from Saturn perhaps, or some sort of authority, this weekend is the solution. This weekend there's going to be something opening up, very, very positive, where there was once a block, where there was once, an obstacle, okay? That's Friday. Saturday, the sun will conjunct Uranus in Taurus. That's kind of interesting. That's actually like really, really, really cool. Your focus, your ego, your healthy personality, drive, your attention, it's all going to be on revolutionizing this area of your life, something going on that you want to change. It's a really powerful energy to burst forward, a lot of forward momentum to put your agenda forward and make some headway. So use the energy. If something's happening really fast, just go with it, ride it, go with the flow, maintain your love, truth, and integrity, clean your side of the street. Everyone else is everyone else, and you should try to manage your own reactions, and you should be okay. Sunday, Pluto goes retrograde in Capricorn, 24 degrees Capricorn, 5 o'clock p.m. Pacific time. So this weekend is a huge weekend, okay? It's just this movement. It's a movement of things that are going to stick, things that are going to be, how do I put this? Whatever's happening now, it's like this big push forward before we start all this retrograde energy, because the retrograde energy is slowing a lot down. For some of you, it's going to feel like a major relief having Pluto retrograde, that it's not going to be so upheaval. It'll, you'll have some relief, some respite from that. Okay, for others it's going to be a little bit more painful, because that's when people are really going to stop. Remember earlier when I warned you about Pluto games, people playing Pluto games, not only other people but even ourselves, analyzing our own fears, insecurities, jealousies, competitiveness, shadowy Plutonian aspects of ourselves. Pluto going retrograde, we could have been projecting that onto people And when Pluto goes retrograde, it's going to be going inward, and we're going to be looking at ourselves. Sorry, that's really loud. Looking at ourselves in the Pluto, not the Pluto games that we're playing. For some people, they will be, you know, when you're like a bully, or when you are really shadowy Pluto and you're not the eagle Pluto, you're like the scorpion Pluto, you're not going to like your own company. So you guys are in a high vibrational sphere, okay, all the subbies. Oh, I forget, I never say that. Click the little bell to subscribe, because it alerts you when I upload and when I'm live and all that. You guys are going to be dealing with, you have been dealing with Plutonian energies and individuals. So for you, what I'm telling you is that anyone that you are sort of obsessing about or you're frustrated with, that energy is going to be inverted on themselves. And bullies can talk a big game or be real loud out in public, on the school ground, in the workplace, whatever. Everyone's inside now. So bullies being home alone are not happy people. Okay? I know you guys really responded to the bullying stuff. So that's like a perfect thing about this Pluto retrograde, is that kind of behavior. So for you guys, it's going to be probably a very major relief of all this transformation that you've been doing, and it'll give you a time to just and get the lay of your new land, and just, okay, I'll keep going. Okay, psychic report, judgment day, all day, every day. Okay, that's just what I'm getting. Tarot report. Tarot talk was amazing. It was amazing. Thank you so much to everyone that came. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. We talked about the Fool. We did spreads. You guys had questions. We did interpretations. We did combinations. We did all this fun stuff. So I had a great time. I'm glad you guys had a great time. And Tarot Talk is monthly. It's every single month. It is included in the Kings and Queens tier on Patreon. For those of you who want to save some money, you can do that, and then it's like you get it every month included in that tier along with everything else. So it was a lot of fun, and thank you guys for being there. I had a great time. Okay, now to the tarot reading. Tarot, okay. Six of Swords. The mood just got very ominous, didn't it? I'm drawn to the red tie right there. That red tie. It's like the shred of the baby blanket. Like you, kind of like the Fool, where you pack light. You pack your one little bag, your one little hobo bag, your one little wallet, whatever. It's kind of like that. This little red string is like a nostalgic little, piece of childhood, or piece of like an old experience, just a little piece of it. Interesting. I kind of wanted to talk about that in the minutes recap, just how it's okay to give a last little look back before moving on to the next thing. It's kind of the energy I'm getting with the Six of Swords. I feel like someone might be moving on, but more than the moving on, it's really they might still be in the process of deciding, you or someone you're connecting to, or someone in your environment, your energetic field, especially if you're very empathetic. Sometimes my energy is actually really way too strong to do readings live or in person. That's why I do them all recorded and send via video file, so that you can keep something, you can play it back. But then also, my energy can be intense for a one-on-one interaction. So a lot of times, schedule appointments just won't happen, and I'm not surprised at all, because my energy is really intense. And sometimes I'm a little bit too empathetic when I'm reading live, and that's kind of what I'm getting from this. It's like you might even be connecting with someone that is not in your household. Okay, so let's move forward. But you can feel them. If you're okay, there's like a lot of cards here. I'm not taking everything. I'm just taking the top. We have the Three of Pentacles. You might have to leave to work. You might have to leave familiarity, is what it feels like. I really feel like you're leaving something familiar. And so it's like that bittersweet. It could even be someone having to mature or grow a little bit premature, like maybe even being forced to grow up, being forced to move on, being forced to to keep it moving. Maybe this is a response to the Iranian energy of this new moon. But so far, it looks like it's a good thing because I see this Three of Pentacles. So you're collaborating, you're working, you are even just meeting kindred spirits. People that, like, oh, she's showing me a band. She's showing me like musicians, everyone plays their own little instrument. So it could be something like that where you're moving on. You could be leaving behind a group that you've outgrown or people that you've outgrown or something of that sort. Let's get the next energy. What else is involved here? Oh my God, she's doing it again. She did this in whose reading? I think it was Libra's Weekly on Patreon. Okay, I'm telling you what she's having me do. She's having me stop, and I'm going to pull out the Celtic Cross cards, but like face down and from the middle. It's so weird, but it's interesting. She didn't do it for Scorpio and Sagittarius. She just did it for Libra, and now she's doing it for the daily. So here we go. It feels weird. I don't want it. It kind of reminds me of my Dali deck because the cards are so big. That I kind of like to pull them from the side, but this deck is smaller. Why am I so chatty? I think I'm just happy. Okay. Ooh, bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. What do you know? Okay, the context, this is an overall energy, by the way. Okay, this is your overall energy. Let's get the context of the situation, the far past, the root of the thing. Ooh, another 3. Is this a third party? Is this a love triangle? Remember, I feel like this could be something that you're leaving behind. This could be, remember I said that you might be leaving a group that you've outgrown and moving towards kindred spirits. This could even be moving away from like partying and overindulging and moving into a work mode for some of you, okay? And maybe for someone it's even third party. Let's move into the recent past. This would be like this week as you move into the weekend, if this happens in real time for you. I get emails just about every week from Querents when when the reading happens, when it comes to fruition, when it comes to pass, and it's all different timelines. I've been doing readings for like a year now, maybe a little bit less than a year, so just keep that in mind. This is just the energy moving into the new energy. Queen of Wands, interesting. So you could have dealt with this person, very fiery, very... She's got a lot of energy. She's got a lot of energy, and she knows how to use it. She knows how to channel her energy into productive labor and into results, into getting results. She works very, very hard. She reminds me of a really good friend of mine. She's an Aries. I worked with her when I was in retail. And she and I, the Aries and the Capricorn, were the hardest workers, and everyone else, we were like the outcasts, another bullying situation. It was like a women's clothing shop, and there were like the cool girls, and then there was this Aries and I. And it doesn't have to be an Aries or Sagittarius or Leo, but this is this energy though. And the sale room would just be annihilated, and she and I would tag team the room and get that. Oh my God, it was just like incredible. But her and I would just get so much done through our sheer will and like throwing ourselves into it. And that's the energy I'm getting with this Queen of Wands. She's someone, or he is someone that like you could have really thrown your passion, your energy into decluttering a room in your house, or into a passion project, or into something. Or this could be an individual bridging you between these people who are just like laughing and drinking and smoking and like la da 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 da, and taking you to getting something done where you have something to show for your passions. Because this is one way to channel your passions. This is one way to channel your energies. It's just, okay? So where you are now, let's see what we've got going on in the situation. Yeah, this person, this is an energy that you're channeling yourself, or it's coming to you through another person, online, in movies, in your life, and social media. Some way this energy is getting to you because it's stimulating a turn. It's stimulating the wheel to turn for you. Let's see what's crossing this. It'll act as either a hindrance or support to this energy being expressed. That's weird. we have the King of Cups. We're going to clarify that later. There's an individual involved. And I'm not sure if he's helping, or he or she, I'm not sure if they're helping turn your wheel or not. Let's see what the future is. The next energy you can expect to move into. More fire. More fire. That's the fire in the belly. That's the fire in the belly, all right. That is the spark. She's playing that song, "Come on, baby, light my fire." If anyone can light your fire, it's Queen of Wands. And look, she's even got her little helper. This could be, ooh, she showed me this whole fire with flames. This would be like, this is her fire and this is the flame. A flame of her fire that you can take and you can build your own fire with. One little flame can make a blaze. So what does she care if she gives her flames around? You know, it's like flame, 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 flame. You catch one of her flames, or you're like shooting fire and you give someone else your flames. And that's interesting. We had a reading this past week, Flames of the Sun, because I saw that. I saw the sun and I saw flames coming off of the sun, and that's interesting. She does that. Sometimes I channel something and I don't know that it's leading somewhere to something else. Okay. This is interesting. You're either this Queen of Wands or you're this King of Cups. If you're the King of Cups, you're getting this very vivacious energy from this Queen of Wands, and it's stimulating you. It's lighting the fire, and that's you taking that flame and turning your wheel and building your own fire. And you know, fire and water equals steam. Okay, so there's goodness here. There's some positivity here. Okay. Where you are now, the role you're currently playing. Ooh. Okay, so I'm catching you when you're ending something to move forward. That's where I'm catching you, okay? There's an ending here, and like I remember I said, you're moving away from something very familiar. I really feel like there's a growth happening here, and I feel like whoever is doing this growth, it's like uncomfortable. It's like a little chickie and a little egg that the shell is cracking, and he's looking out but doesn't want to leave the egg, but he's got to. And then the shell is going to crack all around him because he's going to keep growing. So you might as well just like bust out of this shell. But no, it's a little bit resistant. You or someone you're connecting to, a little bit resistant. But whatever you're ending, and I feel like it's you ending this, whatever the ending is, just go with it, accept it, try to just like, you know, I feel like it's just too much. It's just been too much. You've just taken too much. It's been too much stress, too much to deal with. It's just, you're at your max. You're at your max. I'm getting mental burdens too. You're releasing yourself of a mental burden of like, you're tapped out. You can't think about it anymore. Maybe it's a third party situation for some of you. You're ending a third party situation that has been very painful. You know what? Okay, now that I said that, if this is a third party situation, okay. Johnny Depp said this about third party situations. He was asked, if you're in love with someone and you fall in love with the second person, do you stay with that first person or do you leave them to go with that second person? Johnny Depp said, second person. You go, why? He says, if you were really in love with the first person, you wouldn't have fallen in love with the second person. That's what I see here. There's a third party situation where the connection between the original two, it's not there. Otherwise, they wouldn't have fallen in love with this vivacious person. They would have put up a boundary, a very strong boundary, and said, no, I'm happy, get out of here. Queen of Wands is your tarot textbook mistress too. Very, very sexy, very alluring, very sexually attractive. It's the fire though. It's the fire. That's what's keeping this person like, wow, like, and it's not like this person, that's like Queen of Wands is my middle class queen because she like makes her own luck. She just creates. She's so creative. Wands are so creative. So it's not even like this person, this third person is malicious. They have a vibrancy to them that is very attractive to King of Cups. And I feel like this is a little bit of a mental energy right now. The overall shows movement and a new stability, a new collaboration, a new working together. But right now, it's a mental burden that someone's going through that's like dying. That's like, they have to get used to the idea of letting this go. And they're very much being tormented or tortured about it. How other people see you in this situation. Interesting. 9 of Pentacles. Very, very independent. Very independent. I'm starting to believe that you're the Queen of Wands here. And that this King of Cups is someone that is watching you and watching your work. Whatever you do for work, you could be... whatever it is, you're passionate about it. So it doesn't have to be creative. It doesn't have to be with nature or with the earth or with... it could be anything. Whatever it is, whatever your passion... that's the passion. It's the vibrancy. It's the thirst for life that is changing your wheel to move and like bring you right to the top. It's your vibrancy. That vibration is really, really working for you. And it's bringing someone into your whirlwind is what I'm feeling. I feel this like, and it's like this King of Cups can't help but get caught in. Oh, what's that quote? One cannot stand in a fire and not be consumed. One cannot stand... it's from the movie Possession. She's channeling the movie Possession. It's this old movie with Gwyneth Paltrow and Aaron Eckhart. I love that movie. But she says something about that. She says, love is like a fire. You cannot... more fire stuff. I think I know who I'm channeling. I'm just kidding. But yeah, this is... you're looking Queen of Wands. You're looking extremely independent. And you stand on your own 2 feet. This could be inherited wealth, but with the Queen of Wands, I feel like you're just making your own pentacle. And you love it. You love your work. You love what you do. I like that. Okay, let's take a look at your hope, fear, or opportunity. This is your fear. This could be why you work so hard, is you're like, I am so fearful that it's all going to just... what's that? The rug being pulled out from underneath is what I'm getting here. And that's part of what fuels this vibrancy, this thirst for life, this get up and go. And remember, this is my middle class queen. She was born into servitude, working, maybe her dad had a debt to the landowner and now she plows the field. And then as a teenager or a child, grows up, and before you know it, she owns the farm next to it, has a kingdom, she runs everything. And it's because she remembers when she didn't have anything. Could be a he as well. Don't get caught up on gender. Remembering where you came from. Remembering that it doesn't work if you don't work it. You got to work. And this King of Cups is like, that's fine. Everything's fine. Da, 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 da. But it's boring. This King of Cups could be with someone that is safe because there's no passion. That is so true for someone. That is so true. It's like this is so scorpionic. I am going to see something that I love that would make me so happy and deny myself from it. I see something I love, I'm going to destroy it. I'm going to make it so I never have it. Because I can't let myself love something. I can't let myself feel all these deep emotions that I really have. So I'm going to deny myself it. And it's just... well, but this King of Cups is getting in this whirlwind of the Queen of Wands. Okay, let's see the outcome of this. What's going on here? Close to the flame. More fire. That's a hymn song, Close to the Flame. Him is a Finnish rock band from, I think, like, I don't know when. From, like, the Bam Margera days, the Jackass days. So close to the flame, join me in death. Sorry, it's like super gothy. Okay, so the Tower has made his appearance. We're going to clarify that. Let's take a look at the future environment, though, first, before we clarify. That is so interesting. Oh my gosh. You guys, I feel like someone fucked this up. I hate to say that. I don't, like, want to swear, but it's so much fun to swear. Sorry, but I feel like someone really messed this one up, and I feel like it was the King of Cups. Queen of Wands, if you were trying to change this King of Cups, if you were trying to turn the wheel on your own intentionally, that could have ended in disaster. Or it could end in disaster if you get too wound up or something. If you're getting too... Let's clarify the King of Cups with the Love Oracle, because it's very specific. And I've learned something about King of Cups. Doesn't want anyone telling his secrets, not even, especially even me. So, King of Cups, what is going on with you? That was dramatic. We have, right on top of the Ten of Swords. I'll show it to you. Boop. Soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. They're realizing this right now. They are realizing this right now. And it's causing some issues. There's another. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Telling that to the King of Cups. That's funny. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. So we've got wedding, romantic feelings, and soulmate all within this King of Cups. If it's not, it doesn't need to be wedding, a higher level of commitment. Okay? A veritable commitment. That's what they want. That's what's really going on with this person. Let's go ahead and clarify. We'll use the tarot. We will clarify this Page of Staves, because I feel like that was a flame of her fire here. She could have shot out some words or a message, or I don't know. I feel like things were going well. I feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, with the King of Cups, I feel like things were going well, and then it got all blown up. So it's probably because of something she said. It's probably because of something someone said. Yeah, regret. So if I'm catching you here and you're ending something, I don't know if you want to end it. Maybe you're not ending it. Or maybe you'll regret ending it. I don't think you'll regret ending it. Let's clarify this Tower. What can we expect from... Wow. Wow. That was a really funny place for it to stop recording. Luckily, I caught it and I didn't just... I know what's happening. I know what's happening. This is the Queen of Wands' reading. This is you. This is your life. This is your... This could be your romantic passion. This could even be business. Could be with money. I feel like this Queen of Wands has to end this. Has to end this involvement with this King of Cups. I don't think this King of Cups has told her anything about what he really feels or she really feels. I feel like things could have gone either way. There was an opportunity here for the King of Cups to speak this forward, speak how they really feel. And whatever the communication was between you two, it was disappointing. It wasn't good enough, it was lacking, it was wanting, or it was sad, it was bad news, it was sad news. It was clear that there's nothing here. It was just very clear that, oh, that's sad. Oh, okay. And then where do you go from there? Where do you go from there? Well, for the King of Cups, he gets a different fire. He gets the cataclysmic tower burning fire. And it leads King of Cups to, it's going to get worse. Oh, interesting. She's showing, okay, I'm not going to tell you what she's showing me, but what she's communicating to me for you is that when a breakup happens between a masculine dominant and a feminine dominant, the feminine dominance will be the most hurt right at the breakup, right when it's happening fresh. The feminine dominance will be in tower mode, okay? Masculine dominance, they're going to be like, whatever. This is not a loss to me. Whatever. I'll meet someone. I'll get over. Whatever. Over time, those two positions change. Over time, the masculine dominance will seep in and it'll become clear. Oh my fucking God. Holy shit. And over time, the feminine dominance will heal from that tower moment and get stronger and more independent and less involved in the whole drama of this. So the masculine dominant and the feminine dominant, and this is a very culturally relevant masculine dominant, the way they're not talking about how they feel. It's very toxic. It's just the outdated way of everything. It's like life isn't like that anymore, okay? Patriarchy, done. Out, okay? It's on its way out. It's falling to pieces every moment that goes by, okay? So this is kind of like happening on that granular level and whoever I'm channeling here, okay? So if you're Queen of Wands, I feel like this is your tower moment. You're disappointed. And that's so Capricorn. It's worse to make a Capricorn like disappointed. You know, when someone says, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. It's like that. And that's you right here, Queen of Wands. King of Cups doesn't get it yet. They're going to get it. They're going to get it, and that's why they lead in the future environment in that Nine of Swords. But let's see what you're doing. Let's get a clarification for the Nine of Swords. Ooh. Eight of Swords, Three of Pentacles, to clarify the Nine of Swords. This is fascinating. That's very telling, because that's saying that that someone here, and I feel like it could even be the King of Cups, if this is business, this is saying that you want to work with someone. Someone wants to work with you, but they can't escape a contract or a work commitment that they've already committed to. And so you're like, okay, fine, I'll cut my losses, I'll move on. But they really needed you more than you needed them. And so they're in a tower moment. They're freaking out. I mean, really freaking out how to get out of a contract, how to get out of a situation, how to get out of something that they really want to get out of. They want to move away. They want to leave this behind. They do, because you're putting an end to the fuckery. You're putting an end to this tomfoolery. You don't want to deal with this Hershmagas. You're busy, Queen of Wands. Even busy just living life and enjoying yourself and resting when you need to rest and hustling when you need to hustle and like being creative if you're creative. If this is love, this is a third-party situation that they feel trapped in, that they feel like they cannot escape from for whatever reason. But it's in their mind, so we don't give them any credit. We don't give this person any credit. I'm sorry, we're not judging them, we're just not giving them any credit. Because they need to be honest, they need to talk about how they feel, and that's all of the things that they're not doing. So they don't get the credit. That's interesting. This reading is really well balanced between like getting everyone's energies on the table and whatnot. Let's clarify this. I feel like this is more like your overall outcome. Like, does King of Cups get to escape this or not? Let's just see. Because we like to spy. I'm just kidding. Three of Pentacles and the Six of Swords. Are they able to leave? Are they able to leave their contract or their third-party situation? Are they able to change their Three of Swands. It is looking ahead. It's a little bit of waiting. It's a little bit of waiting. It is enterprise. It is enterprise. It's waiting for your ships to come in. There's been an accomplishment, though. There's been an accomplishment. I feel like for business, if this is a work thing for you guys, the accomplishment is that there's someone that wants to work with you, or that there's this established connection. If this is the love triangle, there's a lot of threes. We're going to get another clarifier, because this could mean the Queen of Wands actually waiting for the King of Wands, or the King of Cups to come. And that sounds codependent to me. So let's go ahead. I want to use a fresh deck, though. Let's freshly... Sorry, that's just... Sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. This... Okay, I picked it up like this. And this one card is the Knight of Cups. I'm not taking it, I'm just showing you so that you guys know what card it, so you guys know what card it was. It's a 2. Okay. Let's go ahead and clarify the Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles and Staves as this outcome. This overall energy for the situation, please. In no uncertain terms. You guys, look, that Knight of Cups really meant to come out, and I wasn't going to take it. Oh, this is a good reading. I don't know who this is. A good reading. Wow. Did you see? You guys saw that? How? Because you guys know that all my. That's impressive. Well, if I do say so myself. Wow. Two of Cups, Tower, Knight of Cups, Death. Yeah, this person's coming back. And I don't say that lightly. I don't want anyone to wait for anyone to come trotting in on the white horse. You do like the Queen of Wands, and you focus on your own vibrancy, your own passions, your own, what makes you happy. Okay, if it's exfoliating, you exfoliate your T-zone or whatever you need to exfoliate. Okay, seriously, because that is what's going to bring someone deserving into your whirlwind. Yeah, the two towers, double tower connecting right to the King of Cups. You know what? Sometimes, okay, let me give you this. If I'm catching you and you're here and you are deleting this, if you're walking away, if you're saying, I'm done with this BS, you're not giving me any indication that I should stay, so like why? Or what their communication is, or you trying to connect with them and they're giving you nothing, they're giving you crumbs. We're not here for crumbs. We want the whole cake, okay? The best thing you can do is totally rip your energy away from this person. Leave them out in the cold. Put up your boundary. Because that distance, that beautiful energy that you were channeling into this connection, giving them all the good, giving them all the magic and the sparkle, let them miss it. Let it ruin their life. I hate to say it that way. I don't mean to sound like that. You guys know what I mean. I mean, let your self-respect ring so loud and true that they are confronted with their self-respect or lack thereof. Because that's really what it's about. It's really about self-respect. It's about honoring your own feelings, cleaning your side of the street. Because if you both were being honest moment to moment, they would have, we'd be in a whole different spread. We'd be in a whole different reading. But you're teaching this person a lesson. You are teaching this person how to be fiery. You are teaching this person how to light the fire in their own life. They see you as very, very independent and strong, and they want that in themselves. So they're very likely manifesting you, attracting that energy in another person that they want to cultivate in themselves, and are telling themselves, I can't. Not your problem. Because you putting up that boundary, leaving them out in the cold, putting 10 of swording this whole situation, Edward Scissorhanding them out of your life, it's exactly what they need to experience in order to grow. And that's what boundaries are. Boundaries protect you from taking on someone else's responsibility that they need to take care of themselves. It protects you from reaching into someone else's life and shielding them from a tower moment, from the consequences of their own actions and their own destructive behavior that they need to experience in order to grow. So put up that boundary and let it burn. Because they need to experience this very Plutonian death and transformation. They need it to be dramatic. And they came to the right place for drama. This is the dramatic one. This is a very dramatic personality. They love it. They are craving. This is boring as shit. This is also, I know people say, oh, it's friendship. This could be a clique. This is more like you go along to get along. For me as a reader, it's like, but I'm more of an outcast anyway, so I'm kind of like, But I feel like this is just apathetic. It's just, they can fit in, but look how exciting it is for someone to make their own, which is what this person does, which is what you do. You create your own reality, and they are subscribing to someone else's reality. They shop for, like, I don't know, designer or something, and it's easy, it's fun, it looks great, it works great, it's high quality, but it's not originally there. You know what I'm saying? This girl goes and makes her own shoes. This girl, or boy, this person goes and is like, you know what? I want a shamrock on my face. And they turn it into like a mermaid shamrock with rhinestones and I don't know, but spitballing here, but you know what I'm saying? There's whatever your passion is, whatever you love, stay with it, keep with it. This person, they can either raise their vibe and match you, or they can't. And this whole experience is about someone going through a very rude awakening, to put it mildly, with 2 towers and the death. And it is their emotions. This person needs to be shocked into standing up for their own emotions and what they really want, who they really love. So you have my permission to block away. Smells delicious. Okay? Let's get Divine Feather. Let's do Divine Feather. That's nice and lighthearted. I'm really channeling that Queen of Wands energy. I just feel like I'm loud. It's the air conditioner. I'm talking over the air conditioner. Okay, we have this one that popped out very, very enthusiastically. It is the Wren. Be bold and confident. Use all your resources to create your dreams. Is that not... I need to memorize this, because that's exactly what I'm trying to tell you to do. Look at that. Be bold and have confidence. Use all of your resources to create your dreams. Is that not what Queen of Wands does? When she had nothing, she had the dirt in her hands. And I have a passion for the middle class. It's just like a thing for me, union strong and all that jazz. So it's like I just have so much respect for individuals that make their life, that create from the ground up. That's the true American ideal, is to make something for yourself. And it gets so skewed and so manipulated, and there's so much baggage that comes with even that little statement that I made. So please don't let that trigger you and take you out of this beautiful energy. The Ren, be bold and confident. Use all your resources to create your dreams. That's your vibration. That's the reality you're creating. And this person needs to go through this pain in order to match you. Then you're going to be really happy. You're going to be happy. They're going to be happy. Everyone's going to be happy. This is for you. The magpie, bottom of the deck. That's the feather. Reevaluate your priorities. It is time to let go of what you no longer need. And if they don't go through the pain they need to go through, they're not your vibration. And they can go stay in their toxic cycle. That's their side of the street. You prioritize you. You stay ahead. You do what you got to do. I support you. Reevaluate your priorities. It is time to let go of what you no longer need. What are they adding to your life? Really? You bring the fire. They have feelings for you. They don't speak. Oh, wow. Queen of Wands is losing big there. Okay, I'm done. I'm so done. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't want to get all out of control here. Okay. Let's move it. Let's keep it moving. That's what the expression is. Okay. That's that Queen of Wands energy. Whoever you are, whatever that is, I'm like super, the adrenal glands are like, okay. Arteagan Report. I am just so proud of Cycle 1, Arteagan first years. I'm so excited for Cycle 2 to start. The cycle of life is beautiful when we are in generous reward cycles and not in codependent, deceptive, toxic cycles. So round of applause for all the Arteagan in training applicants, everyone on the YouTube channel, subscribers, everybody, all of you guys. It's working is what I'm saying. It's working. The vibration is raising. It's working. Everything we're doing here on the channel is working. So correspondence, things are popping for you guys, and thank you so much for telling me. I always want to hear about when great things are happening, so please email me that. Just like I love being there for you when it's a shit time. I love being there in a crisis. I worked at the cemetery. I was helping people through like the worst days of their life, and the whole lives are being turned upside down. I mean, I'm great in a crisis. So just like I love being there for you when it's a shit time, I'm the first to celebrate your victories with you and cheer you on, be your cheerleader, clap for you, and be so happy for you. When things do go well for you and things are happening, it just makes me feel really good. So keep that coming. I love the correspondence that I'm getting, you guys. Thank you. It's such good karma. I love that. It gives me life. Okay. Old business, nothing. New business, Oracle decks shipping in May. Woot woot. And yeah, guys, that's basically it. Practical Magic Level 1 is every month. Tarot Talk is every month. Astrology 101 is every month. Those are the 3 workshops. Those are the 3 workshops that happen every single month. You can get your ticket at any point. Oracle decks should be shipping in May. They'll be shipping in May. And what else? Yeah, private readings, 15-minute readings, 30-minute readings, 60-minute readings are available. If you need it immediately, add the rush. Otherwise, we will get you in the mix, get you in the queue. With that, you guys, I hereby officially adjourn this meeting, and thank you so much for letting me serve you guys today. And until Monday, many, many blessings on your head.